Sadiq Khan has done it again, but this time, he may have crossed a line even his critics didn't expect. In a shocking revelation, the mayor of London has openly admitted that he tried to persuade Labour leader Keir Starmer to block the national inquiry into grooming gangs. That's right, Khan, in his own words, confirmed that he attempted to interfere with what could be one of the most important investigations into institutional child abuse in British history. And what was his reason? He claimed that launching a nationwide probe could inflame division and stigmatize communities. Let that sink in, instead of supporting transparency, accountability, and justice for the thousands of girls who were systematically abused, trafficked, and silenced across the UK. Khan's instinct was to kill the inquiribus. It might make some people uncomfortable, not because it was unnecessary, not because there wasn't enough evidence, but because of how it might look politically. This isn't just tone-deaf, it's disgraceful. It's proof that political correctness has infected our institutions to the point where the truth is now seen as dangerous and silence as a safer political strategy. Let's not forget what this inquiry is about. It's not a culture war. It's not about targeting any group or community. It's about justice. It's about finally giving a voice to the victims, many of whom were ignored or dismissed by the very systems that were supposed to protect them. Rotherham, Rochdale, Telford, Oxford, Newcastle, the list goes on, and the stories are young girls, some as young as 11 or 12, were raped repeatedly, groomed by groups of men, passed around like objects, and treated like they didn't matter. In many of these towns, local authorities and police turned a blind eye for years, sometimes even decades, because they feared being called racist or stoking division. And now, when the country is finally ready to confront this horror with a national inquiry that spans political lines, Sadiq Khan, the mayor of the UK's largest and most diverse city, decides to lobby against it. This isn't leadership. This is a betrayal of the victims, a betrayal of justice, and a betrayal of the public's trust. But here's the real question. Why would Sadiq Khan want to block the inquiry in the first place? What is he afraid the investigation might uncover? Is this really about preventing so-called division, or is it about protecting political allies, preserving ideological narratives, and avoiding uncomfortable truths that challenge the image he and his party have spent years building? Because let's be honest, if the grooming gang scandals had involved a different demographic fit a different political agenda, would Khan be so quick to oppose a national investigation? Probably not. The hypocrisy is staggering. The moral cowardice is on full display, and the worst part, he's not even denying it. He admitted to pressuring Keir Starmer behind closed doors. He came clean, not out of guilt, but because he thought the public wouldn't care. But we do. We care deeply. And so should every single person who believes in justice, regardless of politics. And where is Keir Starmer in all of this? Silent, not a word, no clarification, no public statement, no pushback against Khan's admission. Is that what leadership looks like now? Ducking behind closed doors while survivors of systemic abuse beg for action. The public deserves answers. Did Starmer agree with Khan? Did he cave under pressure? Or is he just hoping this all quietly disappears? Either way, silence is complicity. The Labour leadership needs to come clean, because this isn't just about political damage, it's about whether they truly believe in the principle that no one is above the law, no matter how politically sensitive the issue is. Now, let's be very clear here. No community, no group, no religion is being targeted by the facts. What the public wants, and what victims need, is honesty, transparency, and justice. The grooming gang scandal was not created by critics, journalists, or the public. It was created by those who carried out and covered up the abuse. And blocking a national inquiry doesn't help anyone except those who want this issue buried. The only way we move forward is by confronting it head-on, not hiding behind buzzwords and media spin. So, where do we go from here? If Sadiq Khan is willing to admit this publicly, just imagine what conversations are happening privately. How many other inquiries have been slowed, sabotaged, or quietly shelved to protect political reputations? If this revelation doesn't wake people up, I don't know what will. Grooming gangs aren't a political inconvenience, they're a national disgrace. And any leader who tries to block efforts to bring justice should be held accountable, no matter how high their office. This is not a partisan issue. It's a human issue. And right now, thousands of victims are watching to see if the country dares to stand with them, or if powerful men in high offices will silence them again. The truth is out now, and the public won't forget. Sadiq Khan admitted what many suspected all along, that some in power would rather bury the truth than face it. But we will face it, and we'll keep speaking out until justice is served. Share this video, talk about it, and most importantly, don't let them hide this again.